Aloha and welcome to the Hawaiian Islands. Let's begin with our northernmost Hawaiian islands of Kauai and Ni'ihau. And to the southeast, we have Oahu, Molokai, Lanai, Maui, Kaho'olawe, and Hawaii Island. Honolulu is located on the island of Oahu and is our state capital. Our excursion today takes place on the south side of Kauai at Poipu. Aloha mai kako, everyone. Here we are at the Spouting Horn for sunset sail and for checking out all the lava tube action underwater. There we go. Lava tubes. Underwater lava tubes. Now today we're having some high swells on the north-facing shores that are dangerous on the island of Oahu. I'm here on the south side of Kauai. And even though they are nice and smooth, or so it seems, the current is a very strong current here. So you want to make sure you swim at a beach where there's a lifeguard. And please do not pass the fence to get a better view. How much better view do you need than that? And we've got the catamaran off here. Looks like a Captain Andy sunset cruise back there. Since it's winter time and there's high waves on the north and west facing shores, it's whale watching season. You'd be surprised how hard it is to get people off the couch to come down and see this stuff, people. Don't miss it. Get to know Mother Earth's anatomy. Spectacular. Now you can see more of the place I'm at in some of my previous videos, as this is a favorite spot to go for sunset in the winter time because the sun is way down here at the south. And unlike last year, I wasn't able to get last day of the year sunset because we had thunderstorms. So when you come to Kauai in the winter, there's no Napali Coast tours. That's the north and west side of the island that's only accessible by boat air or water. But you can take a spectacular whale watching cruise. Set sail. We depart from the small Kukui'ula boat harbor located up the street here. You can see we have a lot of iron pines on the island, not only in this video, but in others. This all used to be part of McBride Sugar Company in Allerton Garden. Who purchased it? Now you want to look at the Allerton Gardens, Botanical Gardens. They're up the street, well, across the street actually, and it's property that goes all the way up and down into Laua'i Valley. And here's a tree we refer to as a scrambled egg tree, or in Hawaiian it's similar to the kolamona. And we make lei out of those, fresh lei, for certain events, ceremonies, costumes. Now the reason why they have a lot of iron pines here was because it's a wind buffer for This was all sugar cane over here. And actually, as you know, in previous videos I've done, if you go up to the end of the road here, you can come in through, it's the back of ALOHA Gardens. It was the summer home of Queen Emma, who was married to Kamehameha IV. And she has a very sad life as an adult. She married King Kamehameha IV, and they had a son. Prince Albert Edward Kaua'I'S Kaleopapa a Kamehameha was born May 20th in 1858, and he was the godson of Queen Victoria. He was sole heir to the throne of the Kingdom of Hawaii. When he was 4 years old, he got sick and he passed away. So Queen Emma took on the name of Kaleleokalani, which means flight of the royal one. Now, there's a lot of reasons that I have heard that led to the death of her son. He had a high fever. Some people say Kamehameha IV put him into a bathtub full of ice cold water and to make the fever go down, and it made it worse, so he died. So of course, that's just one story. I've heard other stories, but that's just the one I'm most familiar with. Now, Kamehameha IV was so grief-stricken by the thought that he may have done that to his son that he himself passed away at a young age. And then Queen Emma took on the name of Kaleleokalani, which means flight of the royal ones. And she had a summer home in the valley that was part of ALOHA Gardens and McBride Company. And she used to come to Kauai for healing after the deaths of Kamehameha IV and her son. She hiked up and she went on horseback in Kaua'I'S, and they went through the Alaka'i swamp, which is located on the backside of Mount Wai'ale'ale, the wettest spot on earth. And we're just having a beautiful sunset here, people. And every year in October, to commemorate her horseback trips up through Kaua'I'S to Alaka'i Swamp, we have a hula festival called ALOHA, which means we're calling out to you, Emalani, respond. And many halau hula, which are schools of hula, and their kumu. Their teachers come from all over the state to pay homage to Queen Emma. And there is one woman who is selected to represent Queen Emma, and they arrive on horseback up in Kaua'I'S. We will get to Kaua'I'S one of these days, gangy. I promise. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll or see Kaua'I'S. Okay, and it's just a beautiful sunset, and we have the beautiful pandanus trees that we've talked about before. These are what you see those beautiful mats made out of when the leaves are dried and softened and woven. Here comes another big one. These are the castor bean trees, known as a koa haole, meaning foreign koa. And it's a magnificent sunset there. And right now, because the sun is setting more towards the south, we have the spectacular sunset views. And these are the Hawaiian Kamani Hawaii, Hawaiian Kamani tree. They have a beautiful flower that comes out. I've showed you guys these in other videos, but please don't do it if you ever come here. These are also known as the autograph tree because you can kind of dig your finger into the leaf and write your name. But if you're not here to desecrate, you know better. Now normally the building behind me is a place where vendors, local vendors, come and bring all of their locally made jewelry, arts and crafts. So that's usually open, but it hasn't been, obviously, in a while. Alrighty. I'm sure it's going to be a beautiful sunset. We have been having orange and gold. Enjoy the view though. And this is the Kaua'I'S small boat harbor. And you can see everybody is excited and anxiously awaiting the green flash. From the island of swing palm trees and seashells that roll up on the shores. Hey kids, here we are by the Regency Villas, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Grand Hyatt Kauai, which you may enjoy that video as well. We are at the heiau, and one day we're going to investigate that a little closer. This is a large heiau, and there we have the ki'i, and that's a heiau to Kane, the god of water. It literally means man in Hawaiian, and look who came out to say aloha to everybody. It's the moon, Kamahina.
Thank you for joining me on this sunset spouting horn excursion. I look forward to the next video to share the aloha with all of you. So as we say in Hawaiian, until we meet again, a hui ho. Take care, ma'alama pono, and aloha.
Hit the like button if you're enjoying the virtual vacations, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for all notifications for future videos. Leave a comment or ask me a question in the comments section below. Share the aloha of a virtual vacation with a family or friend by sharing this video.